Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you watched the first video, thank you so much for watching. If you subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to try and keep my content kind of versatile so I can entertain both the female and the male audience. But today I'm going to be focusing on more of the female audience because it is International Women's Day. Shout out to all my females out there. So today I'm going to be playing with a lot of different colors on my eyes and on my face and just trying to make something super creative and exotic out of it. I'm first going to start off with my eyebrows. I always start off with my eyebrows first because if they don't turn out as well as I want them to, I can always carve them out. And then I always start in the middle right here and get the arch that I want and then bring it all the way down. And just I have a lot of product on the brush already, so I just try to build it up and kind of fade it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. I have a few different primers that I use, but today I'm just going to use the Shine Control Neutrogena primer. My face can get really oily throughout the day, so I'm just gonna, oh, and it's almost out because I use this ritually. That was a lot. It's always handy to have a towel nearby. For some reason, I don't have one nearby right now. I'm gonna go grab one. Look like I threw putty on my face. Alright, I'm just gonna take a stippling brush and just blend that out everywhere. The next thing I'm gonna do is prime my eyelids. I use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I've had this for a few years and it hasn't failed me yet because my eyeshadow always comes out looking poppin'. Now, since we are going for a more bold eye look, I'm gonna go ahead and carve out my eyebrows just so it gets like the full effect of everything on my face all together. So I take my Tarte concealer, put a little bit on my hand. I'm going to take a flat rounded brush. I just use, for my small brushes, I have a lot of e.l.f. brushes because I'm so cheap. I don't have the money to spend on expensive brushes, but these work just as well. Next up is we're going to start our eyeshadow. For today, I'm going to be using a few different palettes to get this look. The first palette I'm going to be using is Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to take this shade in my eyebrow crease up here, Tempera, and just a small rounded brush. I'm gonna get that and just pop it right underneath my eyebrow. Alright, our next shade we're gonna be doing a pink because we love pink. I'm gonna be taking Love Letter right here, getting a little bit on my brush, tapping off the excess. I'm gonna be starting out in the corner and just doing small little strokes back and forth and slowly build it up. Alright, now I'm going to take a small pointed brush. It's like a more precision brush. I'm going to take Vietnamite, this red shade, and pop that right in my outer corner right here and just blend it in and blend it out. See, we're looking a little patchy right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a smaller crease brush and go in with that same Vietnamite, or the Love Letter, and just blend it out, blend it all together. Now we're going to be going in customized ColourPop palette. Look how beautiful it is. I love it. We're going to take this darker mustard shade and go in with, let's do that same brush, but just clean it off a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with that and then pop it right in right here, just in the inner crease. Okay, with the excess concealer that I have on my hand, I'm gonna go ahead and carve out my eyelid with it. I'm going to be going in with a flat brush. It is a little dirty because I like to play with different colors and it's hard to get out of the brush. I'm going to be going in with this very yellow shade right here next to the shade that we just used and just pack that on. We're going to pack that on our lid. And with these ColourPop shades, they are a pressed pigment, so it's going to take a little bit just to get that shade that we want. It's okay, you just have to be patient and keep building it up. Like, it looks like I don't know how to blend my eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and go back in with the same Love Letter shade and just blend it all so it looks like a composed eye. Okay, and then we'll clean up these later, but cool. So we're going to I'm going to take this shimmer powder. I'm pretty sure I ordered this off of Amazon a while ago, but the pigment on this, freaking beautiful. And I'm going to take the small rounded brush, get a little bit on my brush, get off the excess, and just go in this inner corner just to add a little bit of brightness, but also we're not taking away from this beautiful yellow shade that's already on our eyes. Okay. And then also in this ColourPop shade, I have this white shade, but the outlook, like whenever you swatch it, look at that too, first of all. But whenever you swatch it, it gives off this yellow tint. I don't know if you can see it on there, but I can definitely see it on there. Oh yeah, there it is. But there's this beautiful yellow tint that it gives off, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my eyebrow bone. Is that what it's called? I don't know. But we want to make it look like we know that we have our eyeshadow blended out, so I don't want there to be any like harsh lines right here. I don't like how it kind of goes straight, so I'm just gonna build this back up to where it was. And I like to do my eyeshadow before I do my foundation because there can be a lot of fallout and it's a lot easier to clean up. I'm just gonna touch it up a little bit. Alright, so our top lid's done. The next thing I like to do is put on my falsies, my eyelashes. These can be very tricky. The first few times that I used fake eyelashes, I hated my life. It made my makeup just look 10 times worse than it already did. So I'm gonna give you guys a few tips and tricks on how I get mine to stay on very well. We're going to take our eyelash glue and put it on. I like to kind of pack it on. I've used these before, so there's already leftover glue on them. You should probably clean them before you do it, but I'm kind of gross and I like to be gross whenever I do my makeup. It's the best. So just put it on. Don't put these on yet. I let them dry to get a little tacky so that whenever you go to put them on, they don't slide around. They adhesive right to wherever you put them. So I'm gonna set this down for a second. I like to put mascara on my eyelashes just so they're black, it matches the black eyelashes, and it all looks well together. This video is a fucking train wreck because I can't open anything. Cool. So we have our tacky eyelash ready to go. Have your tweezers ready as well, and then just go ahead and tilt your head back and lay these right where they need to be. Awesome. You just take your tweezers and kind of adjust them to make sure the corners stick to where they need to be. Are these the same eyelashes? They do not look like it. No, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it. If anybody says something, I'll just laugh with them. So now I'm gonna start with my foundation. I am using Neutrogena Shine Control because I'm always shiny. I like to put it on my hand right here. Just get a little blob. I got this on sale at Target. I love me some sales because I can't afford that full retail price. And I like to use a brush to apply my makeup. To go in with my Shade and Light palette. I've been using this middle shade for the words are so hard. I've been using this middle shade as like the base of it, and then I like to go in with this darker shade and be more precise with it. My biggest insecurity on my face would definitely be my nose. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour. Okay, also from the Shade and Light palette, I'm also gonna be taking this more banana shade in the middle and just applying that right underneath my eyes because I do have dark circles. Since that is done, I'm going to go ahead and take a translucent powder, Master Fix by Maybelline, and I'm going to take a small fluffy brush, e.l.f. of course, get that on there, tap off the excess, and then just put it right underneath my eyes. Now, I'm not a big baking fan. I don't leave this on my face for a long time because I feel like this isn't really good quality, so it just leaves a lot of white residue on my face, which I'm not a big fan of. But since my face is oily, I'm going to go into the most oily spots, my chin, right next to my nose, and on the T of my forehead. Whenever I'm done with that, I go ahead and wipe it off right away. Now, if my face does look too white, I like to take a powder foundation by Milani. This is the one that I like to use. It's really beautiful. It looks like this. And I take a big fluffy brush, get some on there, and just try and get rid of that white look underneath my eyes. Okay, cool. Alright, since we already did our under eyes with our foundation, now is the time that I like to finish the whole eye look and go with my eyeshadow underneath it. I'm gonna go in with that same Love Letter pink shade in my Modern Renaissance palette. This is the brush that I actually came with. It has this nice fluffy brush on the other side and the small precision brush on this side. I love to use this to go underneath my eyes. I pack it up on one side and I have it facing up, and I just go right underneath my waterline. I'm going to take a small rounded brush and go in with this Caitlin powder shade that I used on my eyelid and go right in my inner corner by my tear duct. I'm going to take my mascara one more time and just hit my bottom lashes. Make an ugly face while you do it, because why not? Okay, now that we're done with our eyes, we're gonna go ahead and beat my face with some blush. Unleash your inner artist. Okay, now my favorite part is for highlight. We're gonna take a liquid mineral strobe. I love that. Now I have a loose highlight powder. Just apply it right on there. See, like, wowza. I'm in love with my highlight. Glowing. You see all that? Alright, last but not least is going to be our lipstick. Since we do have a lot of bright, vibrant colors going on the eyelid, I want to do a bright, vibrant color for my lips too. Some purple. I love an exotic purple color. Purple is like one of my favorite colors. So I think I'm happy with this final look. There's just a lot of different colors going on, but it low-key all works together. I like to play with these bright colors because my face is kind of flexible with makeup. That's not the right terminology, but we'll get there with the terminology thing. If you guys lasted through this whole video, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel so I can start posting a lot more videos. Have a nice day. Wow, my coffee's cold already. Hey guys. Oh my goodness.